guys, sorry if you hear a weird noise in the background. It's my dishwasher and I'm hiding from the bird in the kitchen. So today is a video I was playing. I'm trying to figure out some nice press-on nail designs for myself to go on holiday with, and these turned out so pretty. So all the tips I painted white underneath because I wanted them to all look nice and crisp on the underneath of the nail. And then I'm using this Zyj. Came as a set. I think it was a set of 12. All jelly colours. Oh, just stunning. And then this Rarjsm one. It's one of the thread pearl type. So we've got the thumb, the middle and the pinky all with the Zyj. And then the pointer and the ring finger are going to have like a corner with this shell effect type polish. It's kind of like it's definitely mermaidy is the best way to describe it. So I did one coat, and then with the second coat I will go through with my brush. There's a few steps in this where I was playing to see if I could do certain bits and bobs, but they're probably not necessary, to be honest, because I end up either covering them up or they don't work out. And using the brush was probably one of them. It sort of does give it effect, it's just not very noticeable, that's all. So, done that, and as I've pulled through, and then I've put them in to have a cure. Then on the ones where we did the full coat with the Zyj jelly polish, I'm going over with Milky White. It sounded like my daughter just fell out of bed. And then I'm using Born Pretty blooming gel and just plopping it on. I wanted to do the like water ripple effect, but it didn't really show up with this colour. But because it actually gave like a real in real life ripple feel, like a textured feel, I decided to do something else, and it really worked. So I'm really glad that it did. So wasting my time doing that, but we still got an effect from it. And I'm going to do that the same on the middle finger, which again is pointless because I end up covering it with charms. But there we go. Like I say, I was playing. I was just having a look at some ideas for on holiday, because I can't make up my mind on whether I just want to choose one design or whether I want to take a few designs with me and just take myself some sticky tabs so I can, you know, shorter through the day, longer at night, why not? So this is where I started looking at it thinking, that's not quite right. So I got the Born Pretty Chrome top coat. Now you've got to remember where we've done this effect, it's all lumpy bumpy underneath, and I'm going over with a really thin layer of the chrome top coat. I want it to be lumpy bumpy because when I put the chrome on the top, the chrome will sit in all of those lumps and bumps and those divots, and it will reflect the light. So at the end, when I finished the nail, it was as smooth as anything when you touch it, but it still looks wavy, if that makes sense. But these liquid aura chromes, this one, I think it was number 4. These are from Rarjsm as well. Oh my god, this just goes so perfect with this colour. It's just unreal. Oh, look how shiny they are. But as you can see, it really sort of emphasises the ripples. But then obviously once I've base coated and then top coated, that smooths out. So to feel, it's nice and smooth, but to look at, it's wavy. With chrome or aura powder, I always like brush off the excess, but then I use, it's just an ombre sponge, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ombreed that much. I use them more for chrome, they're really handy. I find them better than those little, I call them rubber dubbers, because that's what Kirsty Meakin calls them and I can't remember what they're called now. Right, so there's those done, and then on the ones where we did the corner with the threadpair, oh my god, the shell polish stuff. Going over with the matte top coat, using the Russian matte top coat for, I was going to say, bloody hell. Oh, getting in a kerfuzzle. Temu. On the pinky, I've just gone over with the top coat. I've not done no effect. And then I've just put that chrome over. Then I'm using the Born Pretty Pro Painting Gel. I'm using this. It's fantastic to paint with. Absolutely love it. It's so smooth, and I can chrome on it as well. So obviously that's why we've matte top coated. So I'm just giving the scalloped edge on where we painted the purple shell effect polish and pulling some lines back, and then I'll give that a cure, and then we're going to chrome. And I think it's the chrome that it got me all kerfuzzled, because I got all excited and I was thinking, I need more, I need more, I need more. But then I stopped myself and went back to what I was originally planning, and well, stuck to the plan, should I say. So I'm just making sure that the scalloped edges are all nice and rounded, and the lines are pretty even that we're pulling back. Give that a cure. And this chrome, do you know what? I've had this chrome. Where did I get this chrome from? Possibly Amazon. And I don't use it enough. I mean, you can see it's just so pretty. So pretty. And, oh, I love it. And again, just brush off the excess, and then I go over with the sponge, and that drags any last little bits off. There were a few bits of chrome that cured onto, it must have been like a little bit of gel I didn't notice or something like that. If that happens, just get a brush with a little bit of acetone on it and then just rub it off. And once you top coat over it, you're never going to notice. So obviously we've got one of these now, with at the top of the nail, one at the bottom of the nail. Oh, I just love them. These are some new tips that I got from Amazon. So these are a new length, because I only seem to have like medium and short lengths. So I've decided to get some really long ones. So these ones, I can't remember the name of them, the brand name. Well, I'm going to say the famous line that everyone seems to say on YouTube. Hayley made me buy it, Murdered Mayonnaise. These tips are fab. They come in like this coffin shape. This is me trying to figure that out. I started to add stuff that I thought, no, stop it. But yeah, these are coffin, and they've got all the guidelines on the tip for shaping, drawing a French, things like that. But once you've base coated over it, you can't see them. They're fab, absolutely fab. So these are a new length for me for selling press-ons. I've also got 3XL square and 2XL almond. I'd say almond. They say stiletto, but they're not. They're rounded. Yeah, so we're going to have some nice long ones. All-time favourite, my Cart Rhinestone Glue. I say all-time favourite. I've used it for many years, but I have found others now that are just as good. I just need to get it used, because I have had this a while now. And I don't even know what I've done to the tip of it, but you squirt it and it comes out the side. No idea. So I'm just adding, at the beginning I showed you some flowers and things that I'd made with non-stick 3D moulding gel and a silicone mould. They were just 3D gels that I'd got from Temu. They're like the aura effect. So I made like a couple of little flowers. I'd made a clamshell. I don't think I used that. And this one is my favourite. It's a little oyster shell and then a little pearl. So I'd made the pearl first with the aura effect 3D gel, and then I'd use normal white for the shell. And it's just so nice. And I love, again, I've always gone on about silicone moulds. I could make these shells, flowers, whatever, in whatever colour I wanted to go with. So you could, it's like having endless charms, do you know what I mean? So now the dog's going off on one because the birds are flapping. Goodness me. So I've added that in the middle. A little gold embellishment, and then some AB crystals and caviar beads, my favourite things of all time. They are everywhere. When I was tidying up as well, I knocked over the AB crystals, so I just looked at them for about 10 minutes and then just brushed them onto the floor and thought I'll hoover them in a bit. I give up. Oh dear. So in the middle of the flowers, I'm just adding a little bit of rhinestone glue and a little cluster of the smaller caviar beads. What am I doing now? Oh, so at the bottom of the oyster that I did, so I'm adding a couple of pearls just to sort of cushion around the side so it's less catchy bits, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me anyway. And then I'll add in some caviar beads as well, just to I really do love the look with caviar beads. I can't stand using the bloody things, but I really do love them. I need to apparently you can get like a huge bag off them on Shein, like a huge bag, not just these little tubs, because these tubs don't last me 5 minutes because I drop about 50 of them just putting one on the nail. So I'm going to have a look at that. On the ones where we've painted the shell type effect with the chrome, I'm just going to, in the corners where the lines come from, just adding some pearls and some AB crystals, caviar beads, just like a little cluster. On the other one, obviously the lines come from the free edge of the nail. Now if you're making press-on nails, obviously we finish file them, so you have to make sure that you're putting the pearls farther enough back so when you file, did you see that jump? It was like it was alive. So when you file, you're not catching the pearls and things like that. This is the bigger flower of the little charms that I'd made, and just sticking it to the pinky finger. And what do I put on? What do we put on? Oh yeah, another little gold embellishment thing, and then some little pearls, just to sort of fill it out. I absolutely love how these turned out. I actually, because I put them on my hands, you'll see at the end, and I only use sticky tabs just to show, and this was a practice design, just trying to think of pulling colours and things together. It didn't help that a Temu delivery came halfway through, got distracted, but once I put them on, oh honestly, I was just in love. I didn't want to take them off, but I've only made one hand and they are a bit long for me. I don't know, I think I might be able to get away with them just for my holiday. I got those pearly ball things. I honestly don't know why people watch me sometimes, you know. Yeah, I got them from my friend Andrea, and I've just used one of those in the big flower on the pinky finger, and I'm going over everything with the top coat, and also flipping the nail to get that nice smooth finish. And look at them, I'm obsessed, like proper obsessed. So this could be design number 1 for holiday nails. What do you think? But yeah, I proper love them. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Or just give us a video, give us a like on the video. Oh my god. I really do appreciate every single one of you, and can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye bye.